Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, Virgo. Listen, happy Monday, Mental Health Check Day Monday. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I love you guys, okay? I hope you all had a very beautiful weekend. I hope you are loving on yourself. But I'm here to bring a message. Listen, as I was thinking and meditating, the Spirit brought into my spirit that it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Everything, Virgo, is going to work out. It's going to work out in the way that it should. Spirit guides, God, whoever your higher source is some of you have been having sleepless nights, haven't been able to sleep your best, okay? Some of you could be dealing with some insomnia, overthinking, a lot on your mind, trying to understand. But Spirit guides want you to, and I'm also saying this, don't question why things are happening. Because the more that you question it, the more that you're telling the universe to bring it towards you. You know, life is life in our year, right? Yeah, I understand. But what Spirit wants you to do, Virgo, is try your best to not be in your head so much. I don't know who I'm talking to today on this Monday, okay? Today, this afternoon, this evening, or this night, this morning. But I am here to encourage you to try your best, okay? Try your best to not overthink. Okay, this message is for someone that is overthinking, okay, about a situation. You're in your head. You're really drowning your thoughts out. You're really drowning your thoughts. And that's not good because when you're overthinking and when you got so much on your mind, you end up doubting yourself and making wrong decisions. You become indecisive and you're all over the place and you don't know what's true, what to believe, what you want or anything. I feel like some days you want what you want and then some days you don't want it. I feel like you have your highs and your lows, Virgo, whatever that may be in your life. Everybody come in and take what resonates and leave the rest. But I am here to encourage you as you're listening to me, as you're listening to the sound of my voice. The Spirit Guides God is coming to you to tell you that I know it's been a struggle. I know life has been life, and I know, whether that's whatever the situation that is coming against you. Let's find out. Spirit guides, God, give me clarity to understand it. This is for Virgo. Give me clarity and understanding. But I really feel like you are about to take a leap of faith and take a risk on doing something, okay, that you may never have done before. Tell me more. I'm gonna tap into the energy. Give me clarity, Spirit. What are you trying to tell? I see some collaboration here that was inside of the card. Collaboration. Okay. Maybe you're getting ready to take on a role of collaborating or going in business or just thinking about doing something different. Okay. You may be in that energy, Virgo. Tell me more, Spirit, for Virgo. Yeah, you're trying to decide about something. Something you're trying to decide. You have a lot on your mind. Like I said, your reading is about overthinking. So you have a lot on your mind. Then this can be pertaining to there could be someone in your life, or some of y'all take what resonate, could be in your life that could be juggling you, could be in a third party situation that got you in a third party, or you are beginning to think that your partner is messing around on you. That's where the overthinking is, that his spirit is giving me, that some of you have gut feeling that your person is messing around, okay? But I feel like for some of y'all that are really overthinking, you feel as though that this person is messing with somebody on your job or on their job, okay? I feel like some of you could have somebody coming back telling you or have told you something, and you heard somebody tell you something, and that's where the overthinking is at. Now, if this is not pertaining to that, some of you are trying to make a decision if you want to stay at one job or leave another job. I mean, go towards another job, okay? You're really in between, like you ready to go. I feel like where you're at, there's no teamwork. I feel like where you at, it's just, you don't see yourself moving as far as you should be, is for some of you as well. Yeah, you're very stuck in your head, okay? Very stuck in your head about a situation, overthinking about a lot, Virgo. And if this is pertaining to your partner, you feel as though that is definitely juggling you, is dealing with someone else. Yeah, your guard is definitely up. This is someone that you're not in communication with, okay? You are definitely not in communication with this person. Yeah, I feel like you know this person is doing something, okay? You know this person is doing something. No communication. And then I feel like this person is out there doing a little bit of everything. And you are the type of person that I'll believe it when I see it. Even though you may have heard the rumor, or even though you may be speculating, or even if you may be, overthinking this situation, well, I'm here to tell you that they are. I'm here to tell you that they are juggling you. Yeah. I'm here to tell you that they have their hands in a cookie jar. Okay? And you're guarded about it. You're guarded and you're stuck in your head about it. And you know the thing about it, Virgo? You are correct. Listen to your gut. Listen to your intuition. Now, for some of y'all, this could be past tense. You've already been through this. You can be going through this now. Or some of y'all, this is coming up in your near future. But you are correct. That gut feeling that you're feeling, this person is definitely playing with you. A lot of lies. Okay, they are doing something that they have no business doing. And I feel like this has weighed on you a lot. Okay? And for some of you, some of you already done ended this connection. I can't make this up. Look here. Some of you have ended this connection. Some of you are no longer in this connection. Okay? You can't take it anymore. Yeah, you have lost patience. Some of you are very angry right now. You're very, very angry. You're upset, and you should be. You should be. And I feel like with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, you could have cussed this person out. Could have been a big argument. Yeah, some of you closed this chapter. Okay, you closed this chapter. This is someone over a period of years. Period of years that you put up with this person's cheating, lies, deception. You even put up with this person's attitude and this person's anger and this person talking to you any kind of way and saying all kind of things to you any kind of way. You put up with a lot from this person. You put up a lot with this person because you really wanted, or you really expected or thought that this was actually the person that you were going to be with for the remaining of your life. But you found out that this person was not serious about you like you were serious about him or her. You carried a lot of burdens for 10 years, if not more. 1 to 10, 10 to 20, okay? Until the point that you just got tired, and when I tell you, it was you got so angry and cussed this person out, and you slammed the door and left. I feel like this time, out of all the times that this person cheated, or, I feel like you were blinded by love, but I feel like this time is what broke the camel's back. And you said, I can't do this anymore. Some of you haven't been in communication with this person between 1 to 8 months, a year, maybe. You haven't been in communication. Like I say, for some of you, this is past tense. Some of you, you're going through this right now. Some of you haven't talked to this person in 8 days, 8 weeks, okay? And I feel like you're just tired. I feel like you're very exhausted. Very, very exhausted, Virgo. Yeah. I also feel like a lot of you are doing a lot of work on yourself. You're going through your healing journey. But you definitely have a lot on your mind right now. You're thinking about a lot. But you're also manifesting a much healthier life. You're manifesting a much healthier life. But first, you got to get past this being in the past. The Six of Cups being in the past. That did not work. I also feel as though, Virgo, that let me pull this deck out. I also feel like, Virgo, that, like I said before, you gave this person more chances than you should have gave this person. And some people or family, friends don't understand. People don't understand when you are in love, deeply in love with someone. You just don't want to see reality of how this person really was doing you, the whole time that you were with this person, because you really thought that everybody was against you, everybody was jealous of what you had, and everybody, you always had the input or always had something to say about your relationship and connection. So you felt like at the time that that people or friends or family was just, didn't want the best, because you saw this person differently. You wanted to give this person the benefit of the doubt. You didn't want to listen to everybody else, and you were deeply in love with this individual man, or this woman, or this man. You were very in love with this person, and it's like, I don't care what y'all say, I love this person, this person loves me. And then seemed like after 3 years of y'all being together, 3 is very significant, maybe 2 years, very significant, you end up getting pregnant. Some of you got pregnant. If you didn't, take what resonates. Only take the parts that resonates, everybody, and leave the rest. You don't have to put in a comment, that wasn't for me. It just, if it doesn't resonate, it just doesn't, okay? But you also end up getting pregnant, and you end up having a beautiful a child, and everything like that. And then it seemed like after 3 or 2 years, that's when everything, all hell started breaking loose. All hell started breaking loose. Okay, that's where the cheating and the lies, that's where the lies started. That's where you started catching them in a lie. But you brush it off and you keep going, okay? You made excuses for his or her behavior, and because you just love hard, it's like you didn't see the forest for the trees, okay? And so, you it eventually weighed you down. Page of Swords, yeah. So it weighed you down, and then you started doing your own investigation. You started looking into, okay, I feel like you just started being that mystery woman or man, started trying to see what everybody else might have been bringing back to you or talking to you about, or, just kind of figuring out information yourself, because after all, you had this gut feeling, you had this, you didn't want to look like a hole, so you said, let me do my own investigation. Yeah, let me do my own investigation. And so you started digging a little bit more, and you started gaining some clarity about the person that you were with. And so you came out as the Queen of Swords. This situation brought you out into the Queen of Swords. I feel like it took a lot for this Queen of Swords to come out. Okay? Over the years, it took a lot for this to come out. Because you were trying to not go there. And then the more you were searching, and the more you were seeing things like strange phone calls, or times that he or she was saying they was here or were going there, and so before, you never questioned it. Okay, go ahead, go on. And then you started, let me, and like you say, when you go searching, you shall find. When you go searching, you shall find. You're the type of person that it's always, you try your best to be honest and fair. Now, we're not perfect. Virgo's not saying that we're perfect. We try to stay up front, but this person brought the Queen of Swords out of you, whether you're masculine or feminine, it don't matter. This person brought that very humbled, very understanding person that you still are to this day, but this person brought this other side out of you. Yeah. This person made you come out of character, because the simple fact, this person or your person or whoever you were dealing with, if you're still dealing with them, they just kept nonchalant playing in your face. And it's like, now, am I going to still sit here and be naive like I don't see what's really going on? I done ignored it for 10 years, okay? I done ignored it between 1 to 10 years. I done carried a lot of burdens. I done held a lot inside of me that I could have, should have, I could have said a long time ago. I could have said the first year we were together. But I kept on going, because I say, nah, I'm probably overthinking. That's not probably what that ain't really happening, because after all, Virgo is an overthinker. So you start to question yourself, and you realize, oh, well, maybe that's just me tripping. And then as the years go by, and like I said, for some of you, it started 3 years, 2 years into y'all being together, or into you being married, or whatever it is. And then you start realizing that this man or this woman is playing in my face. So that's when a person brings the other side out. And that's when they started bringing that other side out of you. Oh, Virgo is the bad person now, because I just cussed you out for every freaking freak that I could. Oh, Virgo is the bad person because I finally stopped putting up with your bullshit. Oh, Virgo is the bad person. Virgo is the narcissist. Virgo is this. Virgo is that. Because I got tired of how you thought you was going to keep doing me after I gave you a chance after chance after chance with the lies and the deception. And I gave you a chance, and you thought you was going to still play in Virgo's face. You say, oh, Virgo's the bad person when Virgo gets sick and tired of your mess. Ain't that something? So all that you were thinking, overthinking in your head, in your mind, that, oh, maybe I'm just tripping. You say, nah, you know what? One day you woke up, you said, let me go find that. Let me go with the Page of Swords. Let me go and do some little digging. Let me do some digging. let me pay attention to the signs. If I didn't do no digging, let me pay attention to some signs. What's going on here? Because I've been oblivion to for many years that I thought that, oh no, my husband or my wife or my girlfriend or my boyfriend, nah, they love me. He loves me. She loves me. Now we together all the time. Every time you see him, you see me. You see her, you see me. Where is it time? When do they have time? When did he or she have time to mess around on me? I don't believe what nobody's saying. Y'all crazy. Where there is a will, there is always a way. It was right up under your nose, and you didn't know it. It was there. You choose not to see it. You choose to turn the eye. You choose to turn away because you, after all, was in love with this man or this woman, and Virgo loved deeply. That Virgo like, nah, that just don't make sense, because he or she's doing the right thing. We together all the time. We've accomplished so much together. We have accomplished so much together. You got the Queen of Wands in the reverse, and then you realize that things started to happen. The devil. Things start to happen. I feel like whoever this person that you were dealing with, they started moving out of their norm, okay? They started being, see, that's what gave this person up when they was cheating or up to no good or whatever he or she were doing. They started moving differently. It's like they were predictable. You pretty much knew their schedule. You pretty much knew they was like on time, on target with everything or who they are. And it's like, that's what made you in the first place not questioning him or her. Because they did not move out of the norm, as you want to say. And then you realize that they were holding this deep secret with someone. And this crushed some of y'all. But you realize they were the devil's den. They were doing some devilish things. Not only was they was doing some things that you wasn't even aware of. Some deep, dark things. This person that you was dealing with just was somebody that you tried your best to, Hangman came out again. This was somebody that just was very codependent on you. You took care of everything, or you tried to anyway, or you could have been codependent on this person, however it goes. But you got the Hangman out here twice, Virgo, which tells me that you were definitely, it's always been in your head. Always been in the back of your mind. Let's put it that way. It's always been in the back of your mind, but you felt like you were overthinking, like you was just tripping. Until one day you said, you know what? Let me find out what's really going on. I also feel like this person started changing a lot of devilish ways. I feel like this person would start arguments. This person would, it's like when y'all were in the bed together, felt like you were sleeping with the enemy. It's like it just didn't feel right. Even when you would begin to have sex with one another, it just did not feel the same. The reason why it did not feel the same is because this person had already intertwined with someone else sexually. Anytime you go outside of the covenant, or anytime you go outside of you being with someone, that is a defense mechanism that your body is telling you that this person has invaded someone else's energy. Yeah. The reason why after you had sex with this man or this woman, you just didn't feel right because it's called invasion. And so when this person begins to insert themselves into you, or however it goes, you feel like, oh, something ain't right. You ever get that feeling? Yeah, something ain't right because it wasn't right. Because your body is telling you that this person's has been somewhere else. And you're like, well, how you figure that, Miss Paulson? Because of the fluids, regardless if that person washed themselves off, and the fluid that is the soul tie that's on their penis or on their peaches, when they have sex with you, it doesn't feel the same because there are particles, there are that DNA that enters your body, that your body is clean and fresh, and then when they enter into you, you feel this, like some of you got nauseated, some of you had this gut feeling that, or the sex wasn't right, they didn't do, or even they tried a new position on you. And that was definitely out of the norm. Now, it's a different thing to talk about it. But when you like, wait a minute, he or she ain't never done that before. They ain't never, yeah, that's what happened. This person is very obsessive when it comes down to getting their desires fulfilled. This person was messing with a Queen of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody was dealing with somebody, the whole deck. Dealing with somebody that maybe it was something that they felt like they wasn't getting from you, and they went over to this woman or this man or however it goes. But it's all within his own self. This person was trying to fill a void. This person was definitely in the trickery energy, hiding, lying, deception, cunning, you name it. They were doing it. For some of you, this is past tense. For some of you, you're going through this now. For some of you, this is coming up in the near future. For some of you, you have the Two of Cups here. Okay? Some of you could be still with this person, but your patience is running very thin with the Temperance in the reverse. Your patience is running very thin because with the Two of Cups, this is somebody that is toasting to two different people. See the champagne glass? This is somebody that that could wine and dine you and wine and dine her, or however it go, vice versa. This is somebody that is sharing two cups. That's you and somebody else. Death card is here twice. It was a big argument with the Five of Swords. Big argument. Big argument. A lot of words said, and you ended it. Okay? You end that cycle with this person. You choose to be alone. For some of you, you're going through this right now. Spirit guys, tell me more about this energy. So I feel like this is where all the overthinking is coming in at Virgo. That, for some of you, you already ended it. For some of you in this energy now, like, should I really just let this person go? Okay. Some of you succeeded and left this person with the Six of Wands. You succeeded. Some of you with the Four of Wands in the reverse, 11 in the reverse, you got a divorce. Some of you, you're separated from this person. From some of you, you decided the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm no longer going to be the other person. I'm not going to be your 2 or 3 or 4. If I ain't your 1, then you can just count me out. Some of you definitely, you let them have the other person with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. You gave them to them. You didn't let them make no decision. You gave it to them. You can have her. You can have him. I don't care. Because all this person does is lie. Okay? All this person does is lie. Yeah. And I feel like you are in the energy of celebrating. Celebrating this divorce, this ending this situation. But this person is definitely a trickster. This is somebody that likes to whine. This person was, doing both of y'all, is a spirit is saying. That card hit the floor. Where did you go, card? Four of Pentacles. Okay. A lot of overthinking that y'all are doing. And like I said, Virgo, you think long, you study long, you think wrong, you make a wrong decision. I feel like sometimes I'm positive thoughts and energy. In my readings, there are lessons, blessings, confirmations. You just have to be vigilant and listen to the message. I feel as though that sometimes we know the truth and we don't want to see the truth. We want to be blinded by the truth. And I feel like you've been knowing this. But I feel as though that you were just fighting, trying to fight and keep it. Keep the marriage, keep this connection together. I feel like you knew something a long time ago, but you was just trying, you were in your head a lot and trying to prove yourself wrong, when in fact you were right the whole time. And that led to a divorce with the Four of Wands in the reverse. That led to a divorce, that led to a separation, that led to a breakup, that led to done, completely done. Now a lot of you could be in a new, beautiful, successful new relationship. Okay, you've met someone that is very beautiful. Some of you are single and just doing your own thing. Okay. Some of you got a big offer coming. Some of you got the Page of Pentacles. Somebody's gonna Empress getting ready to come towards y'all. You know, hey, their loss, your gain. Okay, some of you about to meet your person. Okay, about to meet someone new. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this person definitely, with the Six of Pentacles, this person was not, there was no reciprocity. This person just took you and just, used you, and there was breadcrumb and hot cold. It was a lot you went through. You went through a lot. But you finally closed this cycle. Some of you finally closed this cycle. You're moving on. Some of you done met someone new, or someone new is about to come into your life, okay? Someone new is about to come into your life. A soulmate is coming towards you. But we live and we learn, and we realize that when you love hard, you just, a lot of things you don't see, a lot of things you see, but you just sweep it up under the rug because you love this person so much. And it's like, I got this person, it's good, I'm okay here. Because the thing about it is that this person gained your trust and gained their loyalty towards you the first 2 to 3 years, and after that, once they got you where they wanted you, and you were already in it, okay, you was in the thick of it and you loved it. And the one thing about Virgo, don't give up easily. Virgo is very loyal, and Virgo just try to hang in there until Virgo can't take it no more. And that's how this person got you. They were good to you. They were predictable. They did not, you can tell your clock by this person for the first 2 years, maybe first 5 years. After that, all hell broke loose. And they began to play in the devil's den. This person began to play in the devil's den. They began to put their hands in a lot of cookie jars. They began to start to look outside of the connection, look outside of the marriage, look outside of everything. And like I say, you realize, Virgo, that you were enough. You gave all you can give in that marriage, that relationship, or that connection, to friends, to family. You were enough. You did all you can do. And because Virgo decided to move on, cuss you out, cuss you for everything you got, because Virgo can have a very nasty mouth, and then drop you and leave you and not return. Yeah, that's what happens. But you can rest assured that this person is right now going through the tower, because it was their loss and your gain. I'm positive thoughts and energy. Until next time.